These old images will change the way you see the past. Tattooed her story. The skin deep revolutionaries, women of bodies of subversion, inked and dramatic tattooed ladies writing their own history, one bold line at a time. Suffrage stride, 1917. Women marching for the vote in DC, placards high, hearts higher, 1917's picket lines fizzing with courage, and hashtag free relevance. Hippo Circus Act, 1924. In 1924, hippos herded carts and clowned in circuses. Circus rulers turned river giants into performance royalty. In a world where danger is tamed, who truly holds the power at this table? The mask of healing or the mask of horror, can you tell which it is? Are these symbols of a proud lineage, or prizes claimed in the child's name before life even began? Her face blooms out of the fruit like a secret goddess of the vineyard. The faces below reveal awe, fear, and disbelief. What power could lift him from the earth like this? Half a man, half an illusion. Does his smile reveal comfort in the impossible, or a secret behind the trick? Trapped in glass with jaws of death, was this bravery, spectacle, or a pact with fate itself? Between absurdity and elegance, this image leaves us wondering who hatched the idea first, the artist or the eggs? For a heartbeat, gravity waits. What story will the ground tell next? She speaks into the receiver while he bears the weight. Innocence turned into silent teamwork. A child astride a giant rabbit fairy tale come alive, or a dream twisted into the uncanny? Captured in the sunlight, this scene feels both playful and foreboding. What future does it foreshadow? The empty sleeves hold her quietly. Sometimes absence is the heaviest embrace of all. Part soldier, part phantom, the mask tells us less about war than it does about fear. Who is really in control of this strange ride? Three, sit in silence, yet only the dog seems to realize something is very wrong. The smile is human, the silhouette is not. Who was really taking flight that day? The beast was chained, yet the child's mask was the most unsettling of all. Was it an experiment, or had the experiment already chosen them? Some friendships are born in playgrounds, others in smoke and silence. Sometimes fate doesn't speak in words, but in veils that blot out faces. He didn't just want a slice, he wanted the entire universe of pie. Stripes against the battlefield. Who said war couldn't have style? Between the shadows of scholars stood a visitor not of this earth. The Aristocat awaits her portrait, clutching a toy mouse like a relic of royalty. The pearls glisten, but it is the gaze that commands. Massage helmet, an air-powered scalp massager from the 1960s, also protects from psychic intrusion. Portable radio hat, invented in 1931, the old-timey equivalent of blasting your Bluetooth speaker on the subway. Spaghetti Aid, invented in 1955, designed to help twirl pasta on your fork. Swimming tires, bicycle tires used as swimming aids in 1925. Fashion was not its strong suit. Monocycle, one-wheel motorcycle, invented in Germany in 1925. Amphibious bike, invented in 1932 for riding into the ocean in a full suit. All-terrain car, designed in 1936 to descend slopes of up to 65 degrees. Piano for the bedridden, invented in 1935 for people confined to bed. Fan-powered car, created in the 1910s, not a big hit. Gun camera, invented in 1938, took a photo at the moment you pulled the trigger. Folding bridge for emergencies, the Netherlands, 1926. Gas-resistant stroller, for wartime England, 1938. Siamese dancing shoes, created in 1981, likely a joke. Urban window baby cage, used in the 1930s, later dubbed one of the worst inventions. The yodel meter, circa 1925, measured how yodely a yodel was. Family bicycle, invented in 1932, included a sewing machine. Chain smoking device, from the 1950s, allowed smoking multiple cigarettes at once. Dynasphere, created by John Purves in the 1930s, one wheel, up to 30 miles per hour. Anti-bandit briefcase, from the 1950s, launched contents if stolen. Rain goggles for race car drivers, 1930s goggles with built-in wipers. Spring shoes, created in the 1930s. V-shaped bed, invented by Joseph Pilates in 1930. Churchill's pressurized egg, rejected invention for aviation comfort. A masterless samurai, circa 1867, many became vagabond mercenaries after losing privileges. Electric car plug-in, 1919, the spark of tomorrow, charging up a Detroit electric vehicle in 1919, an early current of sustainable vision flashing through automotive history. Notre Dame's skyward gaze, 1920s, two women peeking from high atop Notre Dame. Parisian rooftops framing quiet wonder in the roaring 20s. Apple Butter Station, October 1920. Sweet work in progress. A young girl stirring apple butter in Little Orleans. Spoonfuls of autumn nostalgia simmering in a pot. Bismarck survivors saved, 1941. HMS Dorsetshire, retrieving the few survivors of the Bismarck. 110 souls saved out of 2,091. Courage beached on deck. Tooth extraction, 1870s London. A man getting a tooth pulled in London. No Novocaine, just pliers and bravery. Victorian dental care in every grimace. VJ Day Street Party, 1945. Confetti, soaked celebration. Crowds perched on curbs amid ticker tape and euphoria. VJ Day, in New York City, where every confetti flake whispered peace. Jewish women before execution. December 1941. 5 Jewish women in occupied Latvia, captured in their final moments, history holding its breath. Raccoon trim chic, 1957. A young girl in a tweed coat with detachable raccoon collar, posing with her Great Dane. 1957 child fashion meeting pedigree poise. Buried Dino, found 78. A stolen Ferrari Dino from 1974, unearthed in 78, buried in an Alhambra backyard. Luxury rediscovered under 4 years of dirt. Levitating table, 1926-27. Elizabeth Poole levitates a table during seances at Dr. Hamilton's home. Paranormal parties playing gravity for a trick. Saber draw in Linköping, 1943. Artistry meets resistance. Kalle Johansson drawing his saber at anti-Nazi rioters when artful defiance turned steel real. Outside the famous door, 1939. Jazz Age whispers. A couple poised outside New York's famous door nightclub on 52nd Street. Slick style and smoky promise, caught in a flash. Kids climbing the Jagdtiger, 1945. War's playground. Children scrambling over a German Jagdtiger tank destroyer abandoned near Neustadt. Play amid the wreckage of war. Tiny patient, grand veterinarian dreams. 1929. London. Akira and Jackie. Genius meets Kung Fu Cool. Akira Toriyama and Jackie Chan, caught in a spontaneous cross-cultural cameo. Minds colliding in an instant, a legendary mashup, before anyone even knew they needed it. Japanese Samurai Group photo, 1865. Japanese envoys on diplomatic mission to Paris, 1864. Noblewoman in a luxurious palanquin Norimono, circa 1867. Rolling out of Vone. German crew preparing a missile. Vone, Fieseler Phi 103 in flight. Coming down over England, a Vone hits the ground. Airborne Heinkel, He-111H-22 carrying a flying bomb. Aftermath of a Vauxhall bombing, London, 1944. Crashed bomb, unexploded Vauxhall in England. Launch site, at Brécourt, Cherbourg, France. Burnt-out remains of Buda Castle and Chain Bridge, Siege of Budapest, 1944. German and Hungarian soldiers on a King Tiger, Siege of Budapest, 1944. Observer Corps spotter scanning skies, Battle of Britain, 1940. German Heinkel, He-111 bomber over Wapping, London, Battle of Britain, 1940. Bad chaperones on a field trip, ride operator confused. Beta version of the Pope Mobile, early testing. New Mario Kart playable character, racing against her pastor. Kung Fu Nun, fighting with faith. They inspired Dylan to go electric, drinking sacramental wine. Aiming at their students when rulers weren't enough. Whale of a swing, she's showing them how it's done. Chuggin, the real holy water. Soviet defector Igor Guzenko, with pillowcase overhead, Ottawa, 1954. Individual tanning pods, Soviet Russia. Christmas, at the height of the Cold War. Valentin Filatov's Bear Circus, in a sidecar, 1970s. Postal Snowmobilis, Khabarovsk Krai, 1983. Civil Defense Training Meeting, Lieutenant Colonel W. Arthur Croteau in Ottawa. USS Poneganyset, broken half randomly, late 1940s. Costume party, villagers in fancy dress, New Year's carnival. Accordion and flowers, relaxing in a Moldovan park. Ralph E. Tex Madsen, The Tall Cowboy, 1919, height 7 feet 7 inches. Machine Repair Shop, Carroll Stream, Illinois, 1940s. Shoe Repair Shop, Staten Island, 1922. Auto Repair Shop before lifts, 1920s. Mass starvations in Bengal. A famine in British-ruled India, exacerbated by wartime policies and neglect, led to the death of an estimated 2 to 3 million people. The British government under Churchill refused to divert food supplies. Thank you for watching, and we will see you again.